It was like I'm just total blind. You got a total blind wife over here.
Yep. Yippers.
All right. Chicken coming up.
Thank you. Hey.
Chicken.
Hey, Big X. Hey, Camilla. Hey, Francine.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Miss Jackson. Hey, One Chocolate Diva. Thank you very much. Yes. Hey, Jackie Mo. Hey, Sierra. Hey, Shawnee. Hey, Sandra MG. Hey, Kendra Hope. Hey, Lisa Jones. Hey, Karen. Hey, Fatback. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Stack. Hey, Matt. Hey, Deborah Harden. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Renee. Hey, y'all. You miss us? We ain't been nowhere. What you say, Bob? Hey, Bob. Very happy to hear about the new job. Excited. Me too. I'm excited too. Thank you. Hey, Mama D. Thank you.
Oh, it's my Philly cheesesteak sandwich. That's the only time I'm showing it.
Hey, baby.
You have your own food over there. Man, you have it. If you don't get out my plate. You want some? You want some?
No, I'm holding my hands.
For what?
I'm gonna eat my chicken over here.
What you want? What you need, baby? What you want?
Nothing. Huh? I want whatever you putting over
No,
here.
because you're not going to say. Do look. Which one do you
Canada
want?
Dry. Give me Canada Dry.
You want ice or no?
No.
You don't.
No. Sandra MG said, hey, Miss J.
Hey, Sandra. How you doing?
Hey, from Gary, Indiana.
Hey, Sandra.
That's right. Bite out here so we eat. I'm hungry. Lord, thank you for the food we're about to receive. In the name of Jesus, we pray, Lord. Amen. Amen. Amen again.
Why do I always do that?
I don't know.
What?
I just want a little taste. Mm-hmm. Woo! Want some of my chicken? Want some of my chicken?
I just like this part up here. I just want
What part?
I just like
What
this.
part? What part?
I can't stand it. No, I'm not going to pick it. I'm just going to show you. Stop. I like this part up
Okay.
here.
You can have it. Mm-mm.
Says Swing must be on a diet. No,
I'm not.
that's all she likes to eat. I'm telling you, my baby's so simple. All she like is meat, potatoes, meat, rice and gravy. Meat, rice and gravy and beans.
Mhm.
That's it. That's
That's
all
it.
she ever likes. Besides
That's it.
seafood. Other than that, I try to get her to,
That's it.
you know, try new stuff. But I got me a
Philly cheese. What made you do it?
I made me a Philly cheesesteak
What made you do it?
sandwich. So
You was thinking about Charlie's?
Yes, I was actually. I was wanting to go by there yesterday, but
Yeah.
remember you? That's like last.
Okay, which one of these you want before I pour this on?
I just want this.
There.
I just want this right here.
Okay. Fill it out. Got it. That's it?
Who fried that chicken? That shit is good.
That's it?
I guess it have to be.
Yeah.
Hey, Granny. Can't see her. I think it went all the way up. Somebody said, I guess her name is Jay. Granny's about-
Ladies' wedding looked amazing. You both did too. Thank you, Latricia.
Thank you, Latricia.
What you doing over there, Latricia?
What new dance challenge you learning?
I mean, I can't never get it. I can't. As soon as I watch her do one, she on another one.
Or as soon as we learn one, they
Yeah.
on another one.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. What you
Doing all
eating
right?
over there, Latricia? What you got cooking over there, Latricia?
You know Latricia eats stuff like tofu, don't you, Latricia? You eat tofu, don't you?
Tofu.
She look like she eats some good tofu.
Better eat some regular food. Put some meat to the bones.
I'm still on my
Woo.
diet.
Hey from Thailand. Hey Diane. Yep. Woo-wee.
Can you do that?
Mm-mm.
I mean, you probably wouldn't do it on camera.
Mm-hmm.
But can you do it if it's not on camera? Hey, V.
Look at that
What's up, V?
What's up, baby?
She's eating chicken wings, tomatoes, and cucumbers.
Mm-hmm.
I made me a
Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak.
That you ain't bite into yet.
I did.
Oh, okay.
What's going on, Munchkin?
What you say? Hey, Munchkin. Girls, I'm getting divorced and I'm excited because I'm getting everything. You ain't supposed to be excited about no divorce.
She said she was having a party.
You ain't supposed to be excited about it.
Patricia, didn't you say that, Patricia? You said he's gonna have a party?
I'm behind some jelly.
What was it?
Some jam.
No, it was over. What's that stuff? The seasoning? No, it was seasoning.
Mm-mm. It was
No, it wasn't. It was seasoning. What was it? The trick cheater. What seasoning was it, Latricia?
It was some
It was seasoning, baby.
I thought it was some ranch dressing or something.
Latricia. It was oh shoot. What was it called, Latricia?
Some Tony Sashers?
No, it was almost like that, but not Tony Satchery's. It was we have some in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Latricia, where you go? Shit.
Yeah, 335 people.
Paprika. There you go. Baby said French dress. Paprika, yeah.
And the boys over from paprika.
She said she didn't let that happen. They let that happen. They would just left the paprika alone.
Well, she probably don't look at paprika the same in the house. She probably don't want it back in the house, huh? Let's say you have had a salmon fillet. We have a place here that does them.
I don't eat salmon. It looks nasty. Baby said it tastes like sand. I use smoked paprika now. I have both. I have paprika and smoked paprika in the house. Let one of them come up missing.
Oh, you know what about me? I'm good.
Let one of them come up missing. That's gonna be a telltale for real.
Yup.
Make sure you don't have to worry about me.
Ever put myself in situations where I have to answer to.
Okay, ask you something. I just plumb forgot what I was gonna say.
Hi, Lisa. I'm married now. What's going on? Ed? You said you wanted to ask a question. Yeah, today we're talking about introvert, extrovert, and ambivert. Which one are you? I'm a introvert. People might not see it, but I'm shy in front of folk. I tend to sit by myself in situations. If I'm not welcoming or welcome, I'll sit in the corner somewhere.
I don't know if y'all had seen the picture that I posted on Instagram. There's a couple of pictures of us Sunday. Well, we're at a whole get together, but we're off in the corner by ourselves. That's what we do.
Yep.
So if you look at a reflection of the glass, you'll see a pool back there and kids and people cooking out over there. We're over here in the cut just chilling.
Yeah.
Me and baby just taking selfies.
Cause I don't like to bother nobody.
You're an introvert. I am a...
Lisa does, she's an ambivert. She can go on either way, Lisa.
Yeah, me too, Lisa. Me too. That's me. I can do either or.
Oh,
I can
okay.
be by myself or I can mingle with the crowd.
She said she's going to a cruise next year to Jerusalem.
Oh, okay.
Just make sure you come back.
The way that you left.
Yeah, come back. Yeah, yours come from a reef.
So you're both? Lady K says she's both. I'm both.
I don't know.
I don't want to go. Do you want to go? Patricia, you don't want to go?
I'm good. People crazy. Life lessons and people have molded me to be an introvert. You know, when you're not included, when you're not, when people just don't include you, you tend to learn how to be by yourself. Yeah.
And then once you're included, it's hard to break up.
Right.
You being on, because when I was talking to my high school friend today about you, I was telling her, and she said, well, I'm the same way, like swing. She said, it's hard to break me out of that. So if I'm invited somewhere, I'm off in the corner sitting by myself, especially if I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not expecting people to come out their shell and or come out and just entertain me. But, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. You know. I'm good with just entertaining myself, or who I came with, or who I'm with. I'm good with it. It's just what it is.
And that's what me and baby was talking about yesterday. We were just talking about how people think that they know us and don't know us. Now the people who actually know us, and there's very few who actually spent time with us, know that the way that we act here, I'm not saying we're putting on a front, like the way that we act here, we're ourselves, but it's different for baby because like she said, she's just looking at, you guys on the screen. It's not like she see you guys face to face. But once she meets you guys hey Dante,
Hello,
you guys face to face, she's shy. If we're in a room full of people and she only knows 3 people, then she's gonna pretty much like we're gonna stay like this. I might say, okay, I'm gonna get up and go get us something to drink. Right back.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah. So
I'll go together.
But I'm definitely
you're a people person.
I'm a mixture of both. Yeah, I'm a mixture of both. I'm a combination of an introvert, extrovert.
Well, he said I'm a more reserved person until I get to know you. Dante.
Yeah. I'm like that too. You said I'm what?
Socially
antisocial. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm the same way. See, so I tell people I'm shy, and now people leaving me because they looking at me on the screen now. But I'm shy in front of people. And then I don't like to force myself on folk that don't know me and I don't know them. So That's just what it is.
I cooked. Yeah, so I'm a mixture of both. I'm socially awkward. I mean, I can do either or. I can get up and I can mingle with the folks and people I don't know, or I can do either or. Now it depends on and then also depends on where we're at. If I don't do what you do, then I'm gonna limit my time with you. You see what I'm saying? So
Now, I forgot to lost my damn time.
it was something good. But you do like this.
Yeah. I'm very shy, Granny. That's Sharon. I'm Sharon. I'm very shy.
She's very shy. When I met her, she wouldn't even look. She couldn't
I
even
ain't
look
look
at
at her before.
in my face.
I wouldn't. When did I look at you? When you was getting ready to go? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I want to say. People be nosy. People be asking all them damn questions. They ain't got nothing. We went to Tokyo Steakhouse, and the man got to ask us, so y'all from here? So where y'all been? Or where you coming from? See? I don't like that. I don't know. You be asking me all them damn questions. I'm gonna sit my ass off to the side by myself. I ain't gonna bother nobody. I don't know you. If I ain't asking you that damn question, I say it all the time. If I ain't asking you them questions, don't ask it to me. Don't ask me them questions if I ain't asking you. I don't bring myself off to say, ask me what. Be asking me my doggone business like that. Don't be doing that.
So I ended up talking to the guy. She was just eating, but
I gave him that look like though. I ain't got another damn question. You pretty get it. No question. People crazy. You just can't be telling people your business like that.
So do you find yourself or does it not matter? Do you find yourself you get along with more of somebody who's like you, an introvert, or you get along with an extrovert, or the combination of both?
That's the thing. I get along with people that get along with me. If you over there and you ain't saying nothing to me, I'm gonna sit over here and I ain't gonna say nothing to you. I'm not being ugly. I'm just giving you the same of what you're giving me. You know, I can't have a conversation with you right here and you over there and I'm just waiting. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna go my way, I guess.
I think I get along with either or. You know what I'm saying? Either or. It just depends on the person. It depends on the person.
Look how long it took me to warm up to what's her name? When she said she follows on TikTok. It took me a minute to warm up to her. She was just talking and laughing and hitting.
Sandy?
Yeah.
At the wedding?
Yeah. I ain't know it like that. So I was trying to warm up. You know what I'm saying? But it took me a minute. You know?
Yeah, I basically have to. Baby sometimes feed off of me. She feeds off of.
I be like, you okay? I'm okay. Just as long as you good. You good over there?
She feeds off of me. So if I'm then she'll do it, but then she'll be like, "What was you laughing at?" But yeah, she was cool. It was nice, you know.
By the end of the night, I was cool with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it took a minute. It didn't take as long.
It was nice. By that time, it was nice meeting her. And guess what? I ain't asked her for a phone number. I ain't asked her where she lived. I ain't asked her where she was from. I ain't asked none of them damn questions.
No, we didn't.
I ain't asked none of them damn questions. I don't understand why people be doing that. You just say I have to get a sip or two of liquors and start talking. And that's another thing. I'm one of those, if you smoke, I'm not, let me just say this for future reference to y'all. There are 419 people in here. I am allergic to smoke. That's cigarette smoke, barbecue smoke, fire smoke, steam smoke, hookah smoke, weed smoke, candle smoke, any kind of smoke. I'm allergic to it. I get real sick. I get sick the next day and I'll be sick for weeks. And so I just don't put myself in that situation. I'm not a drinker. So I'm not going to sit around with people watching them get drunk. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, for real. She's allergic to smoke. So, but people tend to, and you know what? That's what people probably need to start taking into consideration more because, like, she has a cousin, and he smokes cigarettes.
You have to put it.
And he just gets to talking, and he'd be like, and so she said, and he'd be like, oh man, I forgot.
Yeah.
So he was just about to light up, thinking people don't think just because you smoke, everybody else don't smoke.
Yeah.
Just because you drink, everybody else don't drink.
So I'm not gonna put myself in a situation to where I got to watch you get sloppy drunk and talk crazy and want to fight. I'm not that person. So I'm gonna go sit my ass down some damn well, and that's just what it is.
Yeah. So, what's up, DC? So, yeah. So she is. So that's the thing is that when, we're at certain events or we go certain places, like with cousins and stuff, like Sunday, was it Monday?
It was Monday.
It was Monday.
I set my ass in one spot because
they had the barbecue pit over here. They had two going and they had the smoke, but it was over here. They had a fan. So we sat, by the fan. Well, one of your cousins that was sitting in front of us, she happened to be smoking a cigarette.
But I had that fan.
But you had the fan blowing. Because I was like, baby, she's
that big fan. That is a big old big fan. I had it blowing, so I didn't even smell the smoke because it was going that way. Yeah,
they had some. We said we was gonna buy one of those fans for outside, but it was a big. I don't know what kind of fan it was. One of those industrial fans.
Yeah.
And it blew cool air, and so I pointed over in our direction because she was sitting in front of us, and she was just, she put the cigarette out and then she lighted back up, and I'm like,
then I had a cousin.
I don't have a problem with smoke, but she does. So.
I had a friend. My cousin lit up a Black and Mild. I was like, oh god damn, this time to go.
When we were set Monday,
her daughter, yeah.
My
cousin and her daughter.
Yeah. Because I know, you said, what is that she's lighting up? I said, it's some type of cigar, Black and Mild or something. She was like, well, we gotta go. But that's just, just something to know, about. That's what people don't take the time to find out. They just think everybody thinks because you smoke that everybody else smoke. Or nobody else have a problem with it. But baby will sit here and people will laugh. And at first I laughed too because she said, I'm allergic to smoke. But until she got sick from it, I was just like, wow. Because I think she had, a mechanic or somebody had borrowed her truck and he smoked. And she got in there.
I was sick for a week.
Yeah.
And my thing is, I don't want nobody alter.
But was it the smoke or you said it was?
It was the barbecue. He bought barbecue. And he had that barbecue smell. And that's what I was smelling. And see, the thing is when I smell smoke, it's hard to get rid of it. So I stay sick till I don't smell it no more.
Because the other day she said, oh, I think we was at the hotel. And he said, now you can't tell me you don't smell smoke. And I'm like, I don't smell it.
We hadn't already left. And see, I was still smelling it.
And I was like, I don't smell smoke. I didn't smell any, but sometimes she picks up on it. I didn't smell it.
So I just don't put myself in a situation to where I have to deal with stuff. See, because when I get sick, ain't nobody gonna take care of me but her. But I ain't got sick around you because I don't want you to alter what you do. I don't want you to alter drinking. I don't want you to alter smoking. I just don't want to be a part of it. And you can't get mad at me because I don't. Her. Done it. And then a lot of things people need to understand. The shit you do now, I did that in my 20s and 30s. I don't do that no more. I ain't got to be in the midst of that bullshit. I ain't got to do it. I'm going to sit down and buy me a TV. I'm going to buy me a TV.
But that's okay because that's the introvert in you. Right? Yeah, introvert. You're an introvert, so.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, that's almost kind of like, let's talk about it. That's almost kind of like dogs. where we went to go visit a relative the other day.
Mine.
Just because you have a dog don't mean, just because you like dogs don't mean everybody else likes dogs. So you probably don't have a problem with your dog jumping on your furniture or on you. But be considerate enough to put your dog up.
Well, sit your ass down somewhere.
That's what she said.
Hey, sit down. You want to sit your ass down, you gonna get slapped.
And her aunt's like, wait a minute, now you at his house. She said, listen. I mean, her house. But, you know, it's stuff like that. Just be people. I think people are not considerate enough to say, hey, let me put my dog up. Like when my dog was living, when I had my dog, if I had company, well, first of all, she didn't jump on you. But I never knew if somebody was scared of dogs. And even though she was a little bitty chihuahua, I didn't force her on people. I would put her up. And then when people ask me, well, where's your dog? Then I'd be like, is it okay if I let her out? Because, you know, I don't want to. They'd be like, oh, yeah.
Sophie was finna draw back enough.
That was her name?
Sophie, yeah, Sophie. That Sophie needed to sit her ass down.
She was a big baby. I don't have a problem with dogs, but she was a big baby. But yesterday, baby was not having it. She said, and she asked her aunt, she said, you just let her jump on your furniture like this? She said, I would have Sophie's ass.
You know, Sophie ain't gonna be jumping around here like this. Talking about she's just excited to see you. She don't know my ass to be excited.
It's the point that they have company over baby.
I ain't doing it. So, yeah, it's just what it is. I'm setting my way. And I'm gonna find me, when I get somewhere, I'm gonna find me a TV and I'm gonna sit down. Hey, Secret Escape. Hey, Secret. I'm gonna sit down.
So, no.
No. So, hey, Andrea.
What about this one? Because we did say about that one.
Yep.
What are
you, Secret?
Hey, Secret. What do we base that off of?
We was watching TV, but I can't remember what we was watching. We was watching TV. It was something on Chicago 5. And I can't remember what it was. But they was going around.
We have a title or a topic that we was going to talk about, but now we can't remember what we saw. It was like last week. What we saw, it was cut the middleman. Cut the middleman and go straight to the source. So I think I had said that because I'm like, why don't you just go, instead of going around and going to this person and that person, go straight to the source and find out your information, because
it was cheap voting. Remember, Casey had a problem with Severai. Severai had a problem with Casey or something like that. They was telling everybody but the chief.
Oh, okay.
And I said, well, why don't they just go straight to the chief?
Right.
Yeah.
We're like, just go straight to the source, because when what was the problem they was having? I forgot.
When he became captain.
Oh yeah, he was telling him
what to do.
He would take his advice.
And they was asking, was he right? And they was asking somebody else, was they right? And he should have just brought it straight to Bolton.
Right.
So yeah.
Just the two of them. But they went amongst each other.
So
he said, I like hearing stuff firsthand. Yeah. Because I guarantee you, and this goes for all of us, we've all done it at some point in time in our life, but I guarantee you what happens is you can get 10 people, which has been done. They get 10 people, line them up. I whisper something in Swing's ear, she whispers the same thing, and by the time it gets down to the end, it's a whole different story.
It ain't going to be what you said to
Exactly. It's going to be a different story, and it's just going from ear to ear. From mouth to ear, each person. And it's going to be totally different. It's going to be flipped. So, my question would be then, when it's something like that, is because you hear what I'm saying. So if I was to say, Swing, I went to the park last Wednesday night and I came home at 10. Why can't you repeat? Is it that people just hear what they want to hear?
I don't know.
Or are you people can, I don't want to put it. Do you hear what you want to hear? Or are you just, as far as taking it in, you not under the lack of understanding of what was said? So that's when you
what people do is look for the negative in it, and that's what they start. They look for the negative. You could say, hey, Swing, I went to the park at 10 o'clock. They look for the negative. What you at the park at 10 o'clock for? And then that's when they get twisted up.
Because y'all remember that McDonald's commercial? Y'all remember that McDonald's commercial? I don't know how old y'all are, but I'm sure some of y'all remember that McDonald's commercial. And I can't remember the boy's name. We're just going to say Mike. Mike worked at McDonald's, and his mom or somebody was calling and telling people that he worked at McDonald's, but he was going to work his way up. By the time it got back, he was manager. Mm-hmm. He was manager of McDonald's, but he was just, starting out at McDonald's. Calvin, that's it, Calvin. So y'all know what I'm talking about. And see how when they got on the phone and got to talking, then they had him over the whole store or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it, Calvin. You right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's polite they said that. Everybody has a different perception. Wakita, let me ask you this, Wakita.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Let me ask you this, Wakita. So do you feel like, you said everybody have a different perspective. Now how you say it? You say about the story.
Okay, let me tell y'all something. And I stick to this. And to me, this is the whole truth. Mm-hmm. There's only one story.
One story. But you gotta explain.
No. But you can't go by, like, say, even if we got the police involved, you can't go by your perspective of how you've seen stuff. No, what happened? Mm-hmm. So let's say, like, me, Baby, and we'll say Granny and Sharon. Angela.
It's Sharon. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sharon and Angela on here. And Kay. Okay, we're all sitting somewhere. Mm-hmm. We see, Swing wouldn't go fix her a plate of food, right? She dropped the food on the floor.
Right.
And then she picked it up, but then she didn't wipe up. She picked it up, but you didn't wipe up the complete mess. So, no, let's say that she bumped into me and I knocked over her food.
Right.
So we all saw the same thing. It's not a perspective. What did you see? You seen me bump into Swing and she dropped her plate.
Right.
It's not, I thought I seen Swing, you saw Swing, bump into me, or I bump into Swing and she dropped her food. It's not based off of perception. It's what you actually saw. Your eyes don't deceive you. It's this that people want to flip stuff into what they want it to be.
Yeah. Right. The truth is the truth, and perception is basically your opinion.
Right. But see, and that's the thing. People are not asking you your opinion. We're asking what happened.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. So it's based off of what happened. Not. But you're right, Lisa. Selective hearing, right? Like just stick to the facts, because I hear people say all the time, well, it's based off of perception. No. If we're all at the same place and we see everything went down, we all standing there watching it go down, we should all have the same story. There shouldn't be a different story. The only way it's a different story is that either you weren't there when it started, you came in on half of it, then you should say, well, no, I came in at this point. But if we all were sitting there watching the same thing go down, then we should have all the same story. It shouldn't be different stories. Because like you said, Lisa, it's based, that's your opinion. We're not asking your opinion. We're asking for the facts. So what can you tell me factually what happened?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that's what I used to get after my coworkers all the time, because what they'll do is people will tell a side of a story to where it's convenient for them.
Yeah.
instead of just telling and saying, this is what happened. This is my part in it. This is what I did or I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And
nobody likes saying they part and what they call
I do. I tell on myself if I know I've done something, like what was it the other day? I think I told on myself about something. I can't remember what it was. But I said that's on me because I did that. Well, we had no choice. There's only both of us in the house. So we Hey, pretty smile.
Hey, pretty smile. Everybody saw it should have the same story.
They should, especially if we're all sitting there watching the same thing. If we're all sitting there now, if you admit and say, "Well, I didn't see it all, but this is what I did see," then cool. But I always just say, there's only one story.
Hi, Miss Turner.
And different opinions, right? But there's only one story. You don't have 4 stories going on at one event. That doesn't make any sense.
What you say? People hear what they want to hear, but never gonna tell on themselves.
Well, yeah. No Dr. Pepper, no. No Dr. Pepper, I got my orange. Yeah.
Well.
But that was we had that topic from last week watching the show, and I had just wrote it down. Because I was like, why are they just going to everybody? Why are you going to everybody and telling everybody? Just go to the chief and tell the chief, him.
Like if you
they were both lieutenants. They're lieutenants, right? Yeah, they're both.
But one is a captain now.
Well, now, yeah.
Yeah. One story, a bunch of different versions. But if there's no different version, it's still one story. It's one truth. It's just one truth.
But that's how people get caught up, even just legally. They get caught up because then people starting to tell their opinion as a story. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, this is what I saw, they're just giving their opinion. And then you get somebody caught up.
Yep.
Because that was almost like the episode I think we saw today, where that chief made it seem like Kelly said something about Casey, and then Casey just went to Kelly and just went off on him, and he's like, "You don't even know the whole story. I didn't even flip on you.
Right.
That's just what he told you. He wanted you to believe, but I didn't flip on you." He said, "So you don't know me that well." He said, "I thought you knew me. You knew me better than that." So he had got his feelings hurt because it was a chief that insinuated
because of what he wanted the outcome to be.
Right.
Well, hey,
Chi.
Hi, Chi.
I see you doing that latest TikTok challenge. You and I think your sister, y'all did that.
No, that was her daughter.
Oh, her daughter? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was her sister.
Okay, I'm watching Chicago 5 now. We'll catch up with y'all. Yeah, we're in season 6 now.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. It keeps you glued to the TV.
It covers all. It just covers like different angles of all types of situations. And then I don't even know why we have.
Thank you, Wildflower.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah,
one with your sister. Okay.
One with daughter. Okay.
Your sister was the one with the shorts on, with the heels, right? Like y'all was at a wedding or a banquet or something. I don't know. I think I had seen that somewhere.
Yeah.
Because we was, I don't know. Well, I didn't start writing down the angle.
It was a TV show.
But will men lie
to keep from being
embarrassed? Oh, somebody said that they slept with somebody, but they really didn't. And so to keep him from being embarrassed, because them saying, getting on him about not sleeping with somebody.
What, they was on Chicago 5?
I don't remember what it was on.
Well,
I remember what it was.
Well, I think, yeah.
So will men? Well, I guess that ain't. We answer our own question. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will.
I would say anybody would, not any, yeah. People lie to keep from being embarrassed. You ever watch Chicago Man? No, we're going to probably start that next, but we're getting through Chicago Fire right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. But yeah, I just let's resume.
Thing back on.
Yep. Hey, yeah, I cut out. I don't know what happened.
Well, they still there.
Yep, don't know what happened. Woo! Let's see what else. Where is that? Right there. Hi, Alicia. I don't know what Keith. It just shut off. I don't know. But
So I have a question. So you and I posted this on I think.
Hi, Miss Lucy.
But you meet. Hey, Lulu. Hey, Lulu. You meet your 18-year-old self. You're allowed to say 3 words. What do you say?
Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up.
Mine would be.
No goodness, what?
Girl, he lying. My 18-year-old self. Girl, he lying.
Put God first.
Yeah.
But
you know what? I would say save. Save. Listen to mom.
Listen to mom.
Start a
That's
business.
4 words. That's 5 words, Sharon.
Sharon said, that's as good as you
Jay said, start a business.
Adulting is hard and it's overrated.
Don't fail again. If I knew.
That's a good title. If I knew.
Buy a home. Stop it now. Stop saying yes. Stop saying no. Don't do it. Get yourself right.
Right.
Mom was right. Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see.
Yeah. Don't marry him. Don't go there. Yeah. Somebody asked if we was waiting on sisters. Yeah, sisters. We waiting on sisters tonight.
Okay. So what seems like a compliment but is actually an insult? Like, I'll give you an example.
I like your little car.
You pretty for a black girl.
I like your little car. I like your little house.
Your little house.
I like your little hairdo.
So little.
I like your little nails. I like your little job.
Job. You look good for your age. Yeah. I get that all the time.
You cute though. Yeah, you kind of cute.
You kind of cute.
Excuse me. You wearing them shoes.
It's cute or whatever.
You picking up a little weight. Yeah, looks good on you down.
Pretty for dark skin girl. Yeah. You know, that's like that right there.
She say, how old are you? How old are you shouldn't be an insult though. But
I don't. It depends on how, like.
I don't
mind telling mine. Sometimes I forget. I'll be like, baby, how old am I? But I guess it's how people ask, you know, like, well, how old are you? You know, then you'd be like, wait a minute, what you mean?
Just say you've been eating good. You dress like a teenager.
How about you look better in person than in pictures?
Oh, damn. Yeah.
I'd be like, what you mean?
I've been told I look taller in live than I am in person.
You do.
So is that an insult?
No, that's not
an insult. So I need to cut
insult.
somebody out for telling me that? Okay, I was ready.
You don't.
Mm-hmm. So you got that happy weight. You're the best looking one in your family. Damn.
Or they'll say you black and you don't eat what? I get that. You black and you don't eat oxtail? Like, wait a minute, what you mean?
Oh man. I remember when I asked a classmate years ago how far along she was. I learned my lesson that night. Damn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because you just never know.
You say, can you please go get the farmers? I am the damn farmer. That's when you say, well, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, man. So,
I mean, let me see how this was worded. Yeah, I'll be finding this stuff on...
online.
Yeah.
What?
I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. How was it worded?
Whew, you don't act black.
I
get that a lot.
I get that a lot.
You don't sound black.
I get that too. Honestly, like, how many can say you're honestly happy with your life? And when I was reading the comments on that, there was a lot of people who weren't happy. But then somebody said, well, do something about it.
Yeah.
So how many of y'all can actually say you're honestly happy with your life as
I'm happy with I'm happy with my life now.
Right,
I can say
it is.
Yeah, and when I was in my 30s and early 40s, I was not. But I am definitely happy with my life now. You know, and I believe it is because, you know, I found my peace. You know what I'm saying?
I'm very happy. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, me, Lady Sharon.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, because I was reading the comments on that when I was going to ask that question, and a lot of people weren't happy, and I was just like, wow. No. I
mean, but the thing is people don't want to find what will make them happy. But people want to be happy because it involves somebody else rather than being happy because it's just. But
see, that's the thing. Your happiness shouldn't be based off of
somebody else.
Off of others.
Yeah.
I mean, some ladies said that it had to do with stuff. You know what I'm saying? So hers was more so. What do we call it, babe? Materialistic stuff. I'm not talking about materialistic stuff. I'm more so talking about, you know, just are you happy with your life as it is? Well, the lady, she wasn't happy with stuff materialistically or where she was. But that's stuff. I mean, I know we all, you know, work to get, you know, and have nice things, but to say you're not happy because you don't have the latest car or, you know, the latest purse or watch or, you know, house or whatever it may be. So I'm very happy, but I'm open for more happiness. There you go, Wildflower.
There you go.
So
when you get to be a certain age, it's just some stuff you should be past, and it's just some things you just don't tolerate. You know, I ain't got time for the BS. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all I had. I thought I had more.
What's your question, Miss Turner? I like Miss Turner. Miss Turner be coming with them questions.
Miss Turner. What's up, Miss Turner? Be making you have to think. What you got, Miss Turner? Somebody said you don't look gay. When people say stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not happy, but grateful to be alive.
Are you holding on to something you need to let go of? Is that a question for us, or is that in general? I know how to let go things that just I definitely know how to let stuff go. I so know how to let things go. I know how to just make them feel it.
No, she said anyone who wants to answer.
Yeah, I know how to make people feel the things I let go.
So the question was, are you holding on to something but don't want to let go? What's the question?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything. What was that? I didn't see that.
If I had to let something go, that's because they put me in the situations. I have to let it go.
When your hair has grown a lot. Yeah, it has.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yep, I'm ready to get it done again.
You ran off a lot of women that see the good in you, but you guess I don't see the good in yourself. Wow. Well, yeah. I read something about people running off, people in their life. I seen something.
What happened?
It was somebody on here saying that they ran off a lot of good women in their life. The women seen the good in that person, but they didn't see the good in themselves.
Right. Are you done?
And like I told baby once before, we are our worst critic. We are our worst critic.
Yeah, I talk about myself.
We're hard on ourselves. You know what? You said, what do I need to do? I mean, it all has to do with, I need a napkin.
Okay.
With this juice from this pickle. You have to see the good in yourself. So it's all about the way you see yourself. Right? When you say? Because he was out here, she was asking, what can I do about it?
About what? No, I mean, about what?
Seeing the good in themselves. That the individuals, the women didn't see the good in that person, but they didn't see the good in themselves. They're like, so what can I do about it? I said, well, it all starts with you.
Yeah, it starts with you.
You have to see the good in yourself.
You have to see how you see yourself. And you have to find the good in you. I mean, you ain't just walking around just not. I mean, I'm speaking from experience. I used to down myself because there's a lot of things I used to accept. And you have to set boundaries on things that you're not going to accept. And then when you start to set those boundaries, then you start feeling better about yourself because you always want people to respect your boundaries. Sit down, baby. Sit down right here. Because I'm trying to iron up here. Yeah, and then you start setting boundaries, motherfuckers get mad with you.
Miss Turner said, what's the difference between living and existing?
Existing, you just here.
Existing, you're just
going along with
in
the
moment. Yeah, you just whatever happens. You just
living
there's
is
no
like
effort into it.
Living in the city. Yeah. Living is living your best life. Like I'm doing right now.
Yeah, living in your truth.
Yeah. Being honest with yourself. Yeah. So. I'm back happy ironing my work clothes. I'm happy about going to work. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just existing, it's like you're just flying by the seat of your pants and whatever happens. It's not no effort,
Yep. Excuse me, baby. I enjoyed dinner.
Now, what's some fun questions y'all can ask? Because once baby irons, then we're getting off. So what's some fun questions y'all can ask? Let's laugh a little because Lord knows we need some.
Yeah, what's some fun questions?
You say your wife is me. I'd be happy to go to work. Oh yeah, when you like what you do, then it's totally different.
Yeah, if you hate going to the job that you love to do, you need to find another job.
Came from the bottom. Yep. Nobody had no questions? Y'all don't have no fun questions?
Nah, they just sitting there looking at us.
Fun facts. What's one of y'all's embarrassing moments? I have one, but I don't think nobody's seen it. That's the thing. Well, a while back, a couple of years back, I decided to go to the mall to pick up a gift for baby. So I was going to drive out to see her later on that day. So I was picking up a bracelet for her. So I thought I would run to the mall. And I put my hair on, right? I just put my ponytail on, but I didn't secure it, right? And so I'm walking in the mall, and I'm walking, I'm headed out. But you know how you just feel breeze back here? Baby, my ponytail was down here. It was just barely hanging on. But it was right when the mall just had opened up that day, so nobody actually seen it. But I had to hold on to it till I got to the car. What would you say? Little Rena laughing. What would you say was one of your most embarrassing moments? Do you have an embarrassing moment, baby?
I gotta think about it.
What's up, Q?
What's up, Q?
Q said that would have been tickled. You don't have any?
Going to, well, I don't know. I'd say showing up to work early on daylight saving time. I mean, I'm all starts down, ready to work, and everybody's still at home, extra hour.
Somebody asked, what's your favorite childhood memory?
Childhood memory?
Mm-hmm.
Going to Disneyland. Disney World, one of them, I can't remember which one.
She can't remember. Whatever the one is in Florida.
In Florida, yeah.
That's the one that she went to. I don't know if that's Disneyland or Disney World. Probably Disneyland. No, she wasn't in the military. Disney is Disney World? Okay. Disney World, they say.
Okay. Well, that's where I went.
Well, that's her favorite childhood memory.
Now ask me my favorite adult memory.
I'm surprised she didn't say the most embarrassing memory that she had was when she went around with that can collecting.
Let me tell you, no, that wasn't embarrassing. That was my hustle days, girl. That was my hustle days.
She went around with them Jerry's kids can collecting money from the neighborhood.
That wasn't embarrassing. That was embarrassing to my mama. I was a hustler.
What did you say? What you say was? What was
March of Dimes, girl.
March of Dimes.
March of Dimes. I was getting 10s and 20s.
She had to get that money back to everybody.
I was getting 10s and 20s and food stamps too. So
the favorite adult memory?
Yeah.
There's too many. I have too many.
My favorite adult memory is going to see Mary Jackson.
Now, I was about to say my favorite adult memory is going to go see Janet Jackson this Friday.
Yeah.
So we just got to decide what we're going to wear, but yeah. So that would be it.
What are we wearing, baby?
Well, let me just put this way. I've seen Janet already 3 times already. But this time, I'm not sure if I have purchased the meet and greet. So I won't be disappointed. I mean, I will be slightly disappointed if I did. But I'm glad I'm catching this last performance because to me, I'm thinking this is it for her. Because you have to understand, Janet's 58. So, no, 57. Should be 58.
She's 58. She just had a birthday.
No. She's behind me. She just turned 57. Because I'll be 58.
Oh.
She's behind me.
I thought she was 58.
No, she's 57.
Somebody Google. Go ahead,
They just said 57.
Me lady say around.
Thank you.
Say, all right, me
What's
lady.
up, Pookie? Tell Pookie hi.
Hey, Pookie.
Act like I don't know. She just need to worry about how old Mary is and at least stay off of Janet. You better tell him. So.
What, Mary 51 and 52, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mary 51. We same age. She got me by.
Q said you just need to worry about Mary.
What old is Mary, y'all? Mary
just turned 50 or 51.
She's 51, I believe. And then she turned 52 in January 11th. Hey, her birthday January 11th.
Oh, 51.
You better say it with me.
Her birthday passed. We're not talking about her. We're talking about Janet.
Her birthday January.
But Janet, we're talking about Janet right now because Janet's coming. We're not talking about Mary. You already had your moment. Get over it. But what was I gonna say? Thank you. We just talked about if that's a compliment or not. You said I look good for my age. Yes, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. So.
Yeah.
What's another fun fact about? What would you say is a fun or funny fact about me?
A funny fact about you?
I mean, just or a fun fact that people don't know about me.
That you're cooler than a fan. You be cracking jokes. You crack jokes and stuff. What you did to me the other day when we was in the hotel room and you did something.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what that shit was, but you had me rolling.
You know what though? I am I don't say practical joker. I like to play a lot, but then I know when to play and when not to play. So I know like on here, a lot of people take me as being serious all the time.
There you are.
But I can be conservative and then I can be silly. But it's all in about knowing when to do that.
Her thing is she get along with everybody. She can make conversation with the most weirdest people. And I just be sitting there looking at them, just sit down. I don't talk to them people like that.
Yeah, but we sit up and we laugh at each other all the time. We laugh at each other. We tease each other all the time. So, yeah. I would say yours would be...
Wait, what was the question?
I said, what's a fun fact about you? That I can say. I was going to tell them what's a fun fact about you.
Yeah.
But it would be a fun fact about her. She has to have, I quit doing this way before I met her, but she has to have, in her bathroom, her stuff, her towels. She has these two favorite pretty blue towels, and I've got kid you now, they're like this color. It's these two blue towels, and it has that one hand towel. When one gets dirty, she wants to wash. She wants it washed and put back in there with the other one because I have them folded up on over her toilet.
Yeah.
And she wants it put back because it's not right until both towels are there.
Not right. It go with the decor. It go with the decor.
She is so silly when it comes girl, just if you don't get in there, you get a towel and just wipe your ass dry and just go sit down somewhere.
Smack. We'll keep this ass a set.
Miss Turner said, swing your borderline OCD. I used to have OCD pretty, I wouldn't say pretty bad, but I was one of these type of people, like if you came over to my house and I used to have the magazines on the table, and if you picked up a magazine and you didn't put it back exactly where you found it, then you couldn't come back over my house.
I don't think I have OCD. I just feel like everything has a place.
Right, you like order.
Everything has a place and it has it's order. I like order.
Right.
I just like order.
Right.
Shit. Things go smoother when it's in order.
Dr. West said that's OCPD. Hey, Dr. West.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. West.
I used to everything had to be, but I knew it would drive people crazy. Even with her sometimes, she'll put stuff down, and then when she come back, she'd be like,
"Where
that, Jay?"
Stuff?
I'd be like, "What?" where's the clippers at? I said, that's not where the clippers belong, baby. Don't. But I was about to use them. Well, then you should have used them before you put them on the table. The table is not the place.
I'm gonna use them again. Yes.
How did I say that? It was hard. I just gradually just like. I mean, like with the magazines, what I did is I had to take them off the table, so that way I just quit putting them on the table because it was driving me crazy, and then I didn't like people at my house, so I had to take the magazines off the table, and then sometimes I just had to say, just let it be because it's going to drive you crazy. So you had to basically, like you say, pick your battle. Mm-hmm. So, and that wasn't one of them. So.
Yep.
But yeah, we tend to move each other's stuff, so we have to sit up here and say, look, I'm putting this right here. Don't move it.
Don't touch it.
And then she likes to come on to my side of the bed and try to organize my stuff. But then when I get on her side of the bed, she'll be like, don't touch nothing over here. I'll be like, well, then you stay off my side. So.
You're messing with my stuff. Not messing with my stuff.
That's one thing about us. We're really just like order. So they said, swing. Besides Mary J, what R&B singer or female singer give you? What was it?
Besides Mary J?
Yes, it what? What female singer made you feel peace?
Made me feel who?
Peace.
Monica.
Yeah. What are your pet peeves? Swing therapy.
Foolishness.
Liars. That's her pet peeves is liars.
Yeah, people with the bullshit.
Liars and what else? Cheaters.
All
right. Mine is just liars. I be wanting to pop the shit out of you, especially if I know you just lying just for the sake of just to be lying. I be wanting to pop the shit out of you, so I have to catch myself.
Oh man.
Much could say okay. I can't stand the liar that always act like like they're playing. What'd you say?
So my question is,
They're just playing.
How do you deal with attention seekers though?
Attention seekers?
Yeah. How do you?
I don't give it to them.
I know you don't give it to them, but you know that's what they're seeking, mm-hmm. and they seeking it from you. But you don't give it to them the way they're seeking it, and then so how do you deal with attention seekers?
Okay, they're saying ignore them.
Huh?
People are saying ignore them. They're saying ignore them.
How do you ignore attention seeker when they all up in your face and things?
They said other than Janet, who else is your favorite singer? Who else is my favorite singer?
Chris Brown.
No, Chris Brown.
Michael Jackson.
Besides Janet and Michael, besides the obvious, it would be Charlie Wilson.
Uncle Charlie.
Uncle Charlie. Don't give them attention.
I'm just saying, I don't give them attention, and that's the reason why they seeking attention, because I don't give them attention.
So that's the only thing that you can do about it. Other than that, there's nothing else you can do about it. If you know that someone's seeking attention, you just ignore that ass. Mm. You're going to get it from somewhere else. My question would be why people are attention seekers.
I just asked that damn question.
What'd you say? You said
I said why people be seeking attention. That's the same shit.
No, I thought you just said you said how do you handle attention seekers? So they said ignore them.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, why do people?
Okay, see, me, Lady Sharon, say trying to fit in. Me, Lady Sharon, my question is, why do people try to fit in where they wasn't invited? I wouldn't want to be somewhere I'm not invited.
But then you're not being your authentic self. Then, if you're trying to fit in and you're trying to get attention because you're trying to fit in, then you're not being your
right.
Or wait a minute.
Some people like negative attention. Oh, Dr. West. But I can hear you, Dr. West. However, my question is, how do you deal with them people? Because that's the people I deal with. The ones that seek, that just negative.
I say people are all about drama because that's what they're used to. They're used to...
And they want to drag everybody else down with their foolishness.
They're used to being in the midst of drama, and it's just... Things don't seem right unless there's some type of shit going on. You see what I'm saying? I knew somebody like that, you know, that it was in-law that was like that.
Their lives are probably bored and
then you look like you're having fun.
Could be that.
But that's what I always tell people. It's all an illusion. Don't go by what you see.
Oh, wait now, baby, because I could be having fun. I just don't.
No, I'm just saying it could all be an illusion too. It could be to them you like you're having fun.
Oh, I'm only having fun on a 60-second video, but we still got other 23 hours and...
I don't do drama and try to stay away from it and them with it. Dr. West said, let them know that they're an attention seeker and they will be embarrassed. So, okay, this is my thing, Dr. West. Baby don't agree with this, but this is how I operate. And this is what people need to know about Jay. If you really don't want to see, they go by what they see on here and don't think that I'm, you know, you don't want to taste it, Jay, for real. But my question is, Dr. West, when you said, you know, let them say that they're attention seeker and embarrass them, I'm that type of person. I'll call you out in front of a group of people. I want to get everybody together and then let's talk about it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of these people. I want to get everybody together and I want to embarrass you. But baby be like,
I'm not embarrassed.
But they put themselves in a position to be embarrassed. So
I mean, I don't want to embarrass. I just want them to know that foolishness that they seek and
well,
we too old for that bullshit.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm one of these people. I like if you. I know that you said something. So say like is D. Hey D Hunter, is D Hunter me,
hey,
Swing, and Dr. West. And if D Hunter says something about you, and we know the shit was foul,
right?
Then when we all get together, then I'm gonna say, so D Hunter, what were you saying about Dr. West?
Baby, that's messy, baby.
No, it's not messy.
That's messy.
It's not messy because because if you can say it once, you can repeat it again.
Now, I can say that. I can't say what I say once. I can say again.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I can do that.
I'm just saying. If you want to seek attention, then we're gonna give it to you. We're gonna give it to you amongst the crowd. we're gonna give you attention. You're center of attention. And action, go. I'm like that too, but it takes a minute. What? For what, Munchkin? For you to call somebody out? Me too, but
if they hurt my feelings, and I put some effort into it to care. If I put some effort in to care about them after they done hurt my feelings, then yeah, I'll.
Oh, thank you. I like that. Thank you, Queen.
Right.
She did a whale or something coming through. Dr. West says they will just steer clear of you and seek attention somewhere else. Yeah, because they'll know that you ain't playing.
Yeah,
see, I'm one of those. I hee hee and ha ha, but then I'll be like hee hee hail.
Okay, Dr. West, answer this question for me, Dr. West. When you find out somebody don't like you...
Hey, that's Mercedes. Hey, Mercedes. I didn't know that was you.
Dr. West, when you find out somebody don't like you, and you've been in their face, and you chilling with them, and you find out that they don't like you, what you do then, Dr. West? Do you confront them knowing that... Do you confront them knowing that they don't like you, or do you just quit fucking with them because... you find out that they don't like you? What you do, Dr. West? Do you confront them and let them know that you know that they don't like you? Or you just quit fucking with them because you know that they don't like you?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking to Dr. West right now.
I know, but
I'm trying to see what she say.
I'm confused.
Why you, okay, now somebody say confront. Why would you confront somebody you know don't like you?
let them know that you know that they don't like you.
You know by not communicating with them. Hey, I found out your ass don't like me. Only way I'm gonna confront you is if I care.
I just need to let you know that I know that you don't like me. You could have been bold enough to say, hey, you know what? I don't like you. I don't prefer to deal with you. I'm cool.
I'm like this. If you spend all that time fronting that you like me, and I find out you don't like me, I ain't finna fuck with you no more. Do you even care?
Well, I still want to let
you know. What you say? Treat them with a long handled spoon, and they will get that. Give me some.
I don't want to.
I'm talking to Dr. West. Give me some.
I know. No, I'm saying I don't want to. When she said feed them with a long handled spoon, I said I don't want to.
Give me some, because that's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do.
I don't want to.
When I find out you don't care for my black ass, guess what? You want to worry about my ass no more. I promise you.
I don't want to.
Because I'm trying to see why you pretended to like me in the first place. What advantage did it give you to pretend that you like me when I ain't gave you nothing? I ain't give you nothing. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care about that shit. So why the hell?
That's my question. My question is, though, like, say, for instance, like you said, why... I even talked to Lisa about this today. Why perpetrate that you like me?
Silence is golden. I will completely out there. Exactly. That's what I said. I shouldn't have to tell you. I told my mama this today. When a person has done you something or they done wronged you, they know they wronged you. You ain't got to ask them. You ain't got to sit back and wait for them
what
to ask.
Did I do?
Yeah, what I do. Now people know they be fucking with you. Like, I'ma just exit you out my damn life and say the hell with it. Kiss my ass.
Oh, well, I mean, I know if I don't like you, then I'm just not gonna deal with you. You know what I'm saying? I will say hi.
That's the
but I'm not
attention seekers I was asking about. It's them attention seekers that don't like you, but they don't want to be in the presence of you. Yeah. But and I don't understand why you want to be in the presence of somebody you don't like, seeking attention with negative shit. I don't get it.
Oh yeah, no, that I don't get.
I don't get.
That I don't get. But I guess it's all based off of two.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Because if I ain't adding to your life, if I ain't helping you in some type of way, you shouldn't want to be around me. I should be the type of person that's uplifting you. If I'm not uplifting you, don't be befriending me just to be around me. I'm regular.
I got it. Get over here.
I'm coming. I want to wash the dishes.
Huh?
I want to wash the
It says, I will prepare a table before you in the presence of your... Oh, okay.
That's the Bible.
Dr. West said...
What'd you say?
That was Lisa.
She spelled that. That's the Bible.
I know.
Monitoring spirits. Yes. You know what I'm talking about, Dr. West? I'm just saying, you know.
That I would leave in motherfucking mid-sentence.
I'm just saying, y'all. I don't get it. I don't get it. If I ain't done you nothing, if I ain't adding to your life, if I'm not helping you in any kind of way, why you put yourself in somebody's way that you don't like them and see you be dealing with people's spirit. And when them people's spirits attach onto your ass, and then nothing you can do about it. Because once I find out about some bullshit you done started, I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Dr. Wells said, don't give them the satisfaction.
I'm done. It ain't no damn explaining. It ain't no explaining on some shit you could have came to me and you just talked to me if you had an issue. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I can actually just say, hey, but that's gonna be, you know, the most. What's up, Big B? The most you're gonna get out of me is hey. I can't. And
then when you lie, and that's an And then when you lie, I'm done. Ooh, I'm done. When you lie,
I just say hey.
When you lie.
Well, you know what? It all depends. They said Auntie going in. I say hey, but it depends on the individual. Because if I know that you either said something about me or that you lied on me, it depends on what it is, and I just look at you. I'm one of these people, I can just look at you like me, you be like this, and you'll say hey, and I just be like.
And see, I ain't doing it. If I don't mess with you,
Wait, what did I miss?
If I don't fool with you, and you know I don't fool with you, and you come, they did that shit yesterday. I got an issue with a motherfucker that's from the town I'm from. Then they're gonna have the nerve to say, hey, I waved my hand because I didn't look first.
Yeah.
But had I turned around, and then oh man.
She said, hey y'all. But see, I heard, hey y'all, and I thought it was coming from this direction.
Yeah.
But when I turned around, nobody was there. But
Yeah.
she was over here with some other people, and she said, hey y'all, and baby had did like this before she knew it. She's like, get in the car.
Get in the damn car.
Because she's a shit starter, for real. And she doesn't like baby, but will perpetrate the like baby. That's the thing. I don't understand why people perpetrate to like somebody just for the sake of saying that you know that person. You know what I'm saying? But you don't like them.
Shit. Now damn why you don't cover me. And then you want to speak to, hey.
Tessa, that was only because she was out in public and wanted people to know that she knew you. That's all it is. And that's my thing is, if you don't like me, why would you even want people to know that you know me?
It don't add or take away from you. So why you got to go through all that? I said that attention seeking shit I'm telling you about.
Put them in the dishwasher, my love.
I'm watching right now. Yeah, okay, I will. All right.
Dr. West says swing is heated. Yes, because I forgot about that yesterday. That happened just yesterday.
When Dr. West, I just don't like foolishness. I don't like nobody putting me in some stuff that I ain't been in. I don't like nobody lying on me. My thing is, if you gonna tell a story, tell the truth.
Tell the whole story.
The whole story. Tell the truth. Tell the story the way it is. Don't add your shit to it.
Don't add or exclude anything.
Ooh,
and that's what I've always had a problem with. And I used to tell coworkers this. If you're going to tell a story, tell it right. And that means, how we were saying earlier, if we're all at an event, right, and we all see the same thing, we should all basically have the same story. Not opinions, but the actual story.
And another thing.
I don't either swing.
Yeah.
I shoot.
Hey, and another thing. My thing is if you care about my friendship with you, you ain't gonna go through somebody that's gonna go through somebody that's gonna go through somebody. If you care about me the way you say you care about me, you gonna bring that problem that you have with me to me.
Said I'm over here rolling.
So don't come tell me some shit. I'm too old to be playing them games. You started that bullshit. I'ma finish it. I promise you I am.
What do you say? That's a 10 commandment. Don't bear false witness. Yep.
Go ahead, don't move around. I'ma move you around. You got about you caring and you love and if that's that love, goddamn it, I don't want that type of love. Keep that shit to your damn self.
Yep, swing. They said, who do I need to come for? She didn't need to come for nobody. Somebody has tick swing out.
I can handle me. I promise you I can handle me. All bullshit aside, I can handle me. I don't need nobody to handle nothing. I'm 52 goddamn years old and I still got these damn hands if I got to use them.
Dr. West said when they open that door, you close that motherfucker.
Yeah. Dr. West said, see, Dr. West, she understand Dr. West with me. She understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry. She said she see what I'm saying. Yeah. She see what I'm saying.
Did you say hi to D Hunter? D Hunter said she not getting on your bad side.
DPA 412.
She said she ain't getting on your bad side.
DPA 412. And you know why DPA 412? Because we grown and we know how to come to one another and talk. When there's a problem between you and I. Yeah. You ain't gonna let the sun go down knowing there's an issue between us two that one of us have. Now, if I got an issue with you, I'm gonna bring it to you. But you ain't gonna if anybody let the sun go down knowing they got an issue and rather take it to a third party.
Back in the bottom? Oh, I can't because, yeah, I can.
Then they don't, that's bullshit. They doing that for the people. They doing that for the attention.
What you say? Let's get swing back laughing, y'all. Dr. Let's get swing back laughing.
I'm good. That's the thing. I'm not even mad. Y'all think I'm mad? If y'all think I'm mad, then y'all ain't gonna know what's up when y'all find out I get mad.
Uh-oh.
I ain't mad. Give me that.
I messed it up. Wipe off the top.
Huh?
Wipe the top off.
Y'all ain't mad, baby. They didn't see me mad.
She ain't mad. She's just disappointed and hurt.
I ain't hurt.
Oh, no, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I ain't
You disappointed?
Motherfucker, show you how they feel about
Are you disappointed?
No.
Well, what are you? You gotta be mad, upset, disappointed, hurt.
I want people to be honest.
No, I said your feelings.
I don't have no feelings. They can kiss my ass from here on out. I mean that. Cause my thing is, if I don't do you shit, and you just fuck around and did me something, then you ain't got to worry about me no more. Ever in life, I keep telling people that shit. Once you fuck me over and I know I ain't done you nothing, oh yeah, you ain't got to worry about me no more.
No, but let's not give them any more of our fun time. Oh, Dr. West said, don't give them no more of our fun time. Oh, I left that open, didn't I?
I gotta put this in. See, y'all say I got OCD and I wipe this off. That's OCD.
Well, I mean, that's just cleanliness, but I mean, if you keep wiping it off every time you touch it, then yeah, that's OCD.
Ah!
Dr. West said, no, it's not OCD. You're just being clean. But if you keep doing it and going back and doing it, then yes.
What somebody said? She didn't need to turn the hot water on for those dishes and cold water turn hot. That was already hot. Baby had already ran the water. Yeah, I just don't have time for that foolishness. I don't. It's as sure as I got you in my life, it's the quickest way I can get you out of it. It ain't gonna feel nothing. I'm like this, I ain't know you before. I can go back to not knowing you at all.
That's that TikTok I did a while back, last month.
My thing is, I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm the type of friend you got. I'm the kind of friend you want. I'm one of them friends that show up. Can you say that about your other motherfucking friends? I'm one of them that show up. I'm not the one you wanna fuck over. But I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. So, you know me, I operate. You know how I operate.
Yep. I show up.
You know how I operate.
I show up and ready to kick ass and take names. That's.
But I think people mistake me
That's my
being
show.
quiet and smiling as, I'm this one.
Word.
I'm the fool. Like nobody seen me. She hasn't even seen me in a fool. She has never seen me that way.
Because I don't put myself in a situation to where I have to.
Not Dr. West said me too. No, I'm saying you may not have put yourself in that position, but somebody else might put me there where you see it. So.
Well, I got you, babe.
Ooh, love. But
Alright. See, they don't like this part of me. They don't like this side of me. Now, they didn't want to say I'm mean and I'm crazy and I'm this. No, you say what you need to get me this goddamn way. Because I was fine before you started that bullshit. That's what I say. Now I'm tripping and I'm mean and you don't understand why I'm fine and why I treat you a certain damn way.
well, I mean, people know what they done.
Yeah.
They know what they do, so you can't. I mean, if you want to act dumb, then that's a different story. And say, well, what did I do? And come on, you know what you did.
Yeah.
I used to have a coworker like that. What did I do? Well, you wouldn't be asking what you did if you know that you didn't do anything. A lot of people, when you done somebody wrong or done something to somebody, you know what you done
it. And I ain't finna tell you what you done. I'm gonna wait for you to tell me. And then we're gonna discuss it. Until then, you don't need to have no type of conversation with me because you ain't trying to be honest. You ain't trying to talk.
So when people say that they know what they've done, when, once they find out what they've done to you, I mean, what do you do from there?
You mean when they address what they've done to me? Because they know when they've done something.
Well, yeah, when they address what they've done to you.
Then we can have a conversation. Then we can talk about it. But you ain't finna play head games and, well, I don't know what I done and I didn't know you felt that way. And you've been knowing me long enough to know how I operate. And what I will put up with and what I want.
Hey, sexy and blessed. I was gonna say, don't worry about those.
I'm just putting
okay. Thank you, though.
You're welcome.
Shoot, I might have to get baby Brown a little more often. She can clean up the whole kitchen.
Yeah. I get her done.
Somebody said, poor dishes. Yeah. What's going on, sexy Lily?
Hi, sexy Lily.
So.
Anybody that crosses me ain't got to worry about crossing me. Know that when you cross me, make sure you don't need my ass. That's all I say. You
So what's the name of that toy that you can punch and punch it back from back in the day? It's inflatable. Oh, I know what you're talking about. What is that thing? Remember, I used to punch it and it would bounce back up.
Punching bag.
No, it's a toy.
The dummy.
The punching bag. Yeah, it used to roll around like this.
Yeah.
Are you looking at me?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I see you though. I'm sorry.
Anywho, yeah. Weeble wobble. It's almost like that, but it's like it's probably like this tall, and you blow it up.
Yep.
So.
Mama had to calm me down today. Calm down, Swain.
She didn't call your mom. Didn't call you Swain.
Yes, she did.
She did. Oh, then yeah, you was upset.
Because she figured it's somebody from social media.
Oh.
And social media know me by a Swain.
Yeah. Well, then yeah, you must have been mad if your mom told you to calm down, Swain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually goes on the side of there, baby.
That's what I thought. But okay.
On the side down there.
I know, but I need to. That's a kid.
Yeah, just leave it where it's at. So, you let my anger management clients punch that? Oh, you do? Hey, get it all out. Dr. West says she let her anger management clients punch that bag.
I mean, and the thing is that I'm not mad. I say all the time, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I just want people to. I mean, cause I'm 52. I'm 52. I'm not 30. I'm not 40. I'm 52, and it's just certain things in certain situations you ought to be tired and say, okay, you too old to be playing them silly ass games. That's all. You an adult. You got a problem with the person you got a problem with, bring it to them. Don't go to everybody else and then want to talk about it, because when it get back to me, it's going to be a different story. And by the time it get to me, I'm done with you. I ain't trying to figure it out. I don't want to know what it was supposed to mean, because you should have been woman enough or man enough to come bring it to me. I tell people all the time, I'm easy to talk to. I'm easy to reach. I'm just not for foolishness. If you got a problem with me, bring it to me. That's it. I tell you, you can talk to me. And I'm going to tell you just what it is. Now, if you don't want to hear what I got to say, and I gave you my advice and you don't want to hear what I got to say, guess what? I'm going to be done with that situation. Just don't come complain to me about some shit that I gave you advice about and you don't want to listen to me. That I done been through it. But that's all I got to say. I'm finna sit down. Woo! Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm not mad, y'all. I'm good. I'm so good. What you need advice on, Nick Red? What's up, Big B? I'm just like, if I ain't done you nothing, yes, you know, first, yeah, you got. I mean, and the thing, I'm not mad. I am not mad. She thought I was mad too. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. The thing is with me is I let people in. And when they didn't cross me and I ain't done nothing, I have to find ways to get past it. And then I gotta deal with the getting past of some shit that I didn't cause. On some people that I thought, you know what I'm saying? That I considered friends. You see what I'm saying?
And I'm just one of these people. I'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah, see? You know, and that's the thing. And it all could have been avoided if you had a problem. Bring it to me. Especially if it's concerning me, it's about me. Bring it to me. That's all I say. You know. That's all I say. And then when I gotta talk to you like you 5, and I know I'm older, and I'm trying to, you know, because you're a representation of who raised you. You know, you make you think. So I'm just saying. So, what you say? I want to be have that mentality. Yeah, see, she don't care.
It's not that I don't care, but I'm not going to let you worry me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying worry you, but to me, especially if we don't go back, we don't have like history together.
Right.
Then fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
And then she do it with a smile.
Yeah.
See, and I'm constantly saying, well, what the hell did I do to where they feel like they can't talk to me? What did I do to where they can't pick up the phone? And
some people some people rather just keep mess started and want to keep. They don't really want to resolve it, because if a person really want to resolve it with you,
they would have
brought it to you.
Right.
If you got a problem with a person, you take it to that person. They don't want to resolve it if they're talking to everybody else
but you,
and then everybody else going, girl, you know, I know, right? And that makes you know better, because you're entertaining it. And you don't know the full story. And
what makes it bad is when you find out the person that they didn't talk to, and then they didn't talk to that person, and then that person. So now I'm not only tripping with you, not bringing it to me. I'm looking at the rest of my friends saying, well, why the fuck they didn't think enough to come and talk to me too? If they agreed with what the problem was to begin with, that they thought it was a problem.
Somebody said they want to keep the fire burning. That's what it is.
So now I'm looking at you and the motherfucker that they didn't discuss it with. Shit.
I ain't got time for all that. I told Baby today, I said, I'm so quick to cuss people out. And she really... Actually, you know, Baby has helped me. I know how she said I helped her, but she has helped me, because sometimes she be like, well, now, baby, now.
Because I be thinking spiritual. I done so much cussing today, I got to go and ask the Lord to forgive me.
You have to ask for you. I have to ask for me. Let me cuss. If I want to cuss,
but I still got to pray, because you still got to pray for one another.
Like I told my mom today, when I told my mom about it, because I told my mom about it, they said, don't pray for me. She said, oh, yes, I am. I said, no, don't pray for me. I'll pray for my own self.
I mean, the Bible says you still got to pray for one another. So I don't want to pray for you and pray for me and leave you out. No, I'm not doing it.
Well,
the older you get, the more you cuss.
And ain't nothing nobody can do about it, but just say, okay.
Oh man, it's just, my thing is that I'm having to deal with the process of letting go. That's me. I'm dealing with the process of letting go. because I didn't know I was in a situation to where I had to let go.
Mm.
You know, I don't do drama. I don't have time for childish games. Tail caring is what kids do. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's why I say I'm not mad. I'm dealing with the process. Everything take a process. Just like it took a process to enter my life, it's a process.
It's a process to enter my life,
yeah.
but you know what? It definitely, the process ain't the same checking out. It's a lot easier checking out than checking in.
I mean, you know, I'm just saying, I'm an emotional person, so I'm a deal with it a little bit differently, you know.
Well,
so
maybe, because it takes a lot for me to actually, you know me, I'm leery of people anyway.
Right.
So then if I do let you, right, 8 items or less. But because baby, no, I don't befriend any and everybody. I don't. So when I do, I'm not saying consider it as a favor or something like that. I'm just saying when I do, but when you do something, believe me, I let you go just as fast as I'm telling you.
Let me see what you say. My ex-friend contacted my wife on my birthday, but when I wrote her, then I didn't get a response.
What you mean?
I don't get it, Q.
My ex-friend contacted my wife on my birthday, but when I wrote her, then I didn't get a response back. So your ex-friend contacted your wife, but when won't talk with you. What happened?
Well, I'm trying. Then I didn't get I wrote her.
For real.
You know what? Wallflower, my mom always said that the time it took for a person to come in, it's gonna take double that to get rid of them. And I'm just believing that because of my feelings. Because my feelings were attacked that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That I have to question. Is that I blocked her on every social media site because the friendship was over.
So I mean, why did she contact your wife?
Yeah, so why did she contact your wife?
Why did she feel the need to contact your wife, but then when you
unless she was trying to make amends, but she said when she wrote back she didn't get a response. So I don't know what to say about that one. Yeah, all I say is you did your part. What's going on, Alicia Caston 12?
Alicia.
So, and that's the thing with me. And then the thing is, I don't stay mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I just don't deal with you.
In my opinion, she was being petty because why didn't she respond when I wrote her
myself? Yeah. Wait, I still don't understand why. If that's your friend, why she contact your wife about you?
What was her reasoning for contacting your wife? Is the question. Like, was she happy birthday?
Unless they friends.
Well, didn't you say on her birthday that she her wife? So was it to wish you happy birthday or?
I just called your wife because it was your birthday.
You too, Wildflower.
All right, Wildflower. Wildflower, I done ran you out of here. I'm sorry. Wildflower, don't get mad at me. It's just people think I'm always just happy going, and then they don't want to take me when I'm spitting truth.
She wished me happy birthday, but my wife told her to contact me herself, but she wouldn't.
Oh, so I'm not mad at you, Lola. She wished me happy birthday, but my wife told her to contact me herself, but she would. Well, I mean, that's the thing. And it's better to say, but your wife, when she contacted your wife to tell you happy birthday, your wife should have left it right there. Because she didn't think enough to call you to tell you happy birthday. Again.
She wants you to pass it on.
Yeah,
she wanted your wife to pass it on without talking to you.
Yeah, to keep foolishness.
She probably wanted to either try to smooth things over, use your wife to smooth things over instead of being woman enough to just talk to you directly.
Right. So your wife should have just left it alone right then because she should have known she was about game.
Exactly. My wife, that's what my wife told her. Yeah, I would have just said, you know what? I'm not telling her. You have her number and you tell her. But I'm not telling her for you.
But the thing is, you didn't have to say that because she had a number to tell her.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would just say I'm not telling her.
Explain what causes a person to be alone and shit. People with foolishness and that bullshit that you don't want to bother with nobody. You just don't want to deal with nobody. Thank you, Lala. You just don't want to deal with nobody because they keep coming with foolishness. Next week it's gonna be somebody else with some more foolishness. Shit. Hi, Nisi. Y'all are beautiful in y'all yellow over the way. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
I sent my best friend the picture. She was like, "Oh my gosh, I just love y'all's outfits."
Yeah, my mom said it too.
Yeah. My mom, she hasn't got a chance to see. You know, she'll
Yeah, my mom was like, "Okay, I see you was popping." I said, "Mama, don't use that. You 72. Don't use that."
She can.
You don't use that word.
No, you can't tell her she can't use that. Because she's 72, so you can't tell her that.
Because that's what I am alone and everyone think I am mean. You're not mean, you just have standards. That's all. You have standards and you stand firm on them. So let everybody think what they think. Anybody that cares gonna try to get in and make things easy, but let the people think what they think. You got standards. That's what that is. That's what that's called. That's called standards and boundaries. There you go. See, Dr. West, she helping me too. You better follow Dr. West.
They just want to get in.
You better follow Dr. West. Punch the follow button to Dr. West. Oh man, I worked up a sweat. Thank you, Dr. West, today, Dr. West. Dr. West, thank you, Dr. West. I'm so glad you came up with you. Woo, man.
Dr. West said, "Okay, well now session's over. Now we need to go back to laughing now, Train."
Oh man. Oh man. There you go. Y'all follow Dr. West. I love swing, dance together. Yes, that's what we do. We entertain each other. We entertain each other. Especially when we're in a environment around people we don't know, but maybe a handful of people, and them handful of people not around, we gonna entertain each other because
that's even like when we go over my sister's house and when she has people that she'll have. What was that last time that she had a lot of people over? We didn't know. We knew a couple of people. I know it was her birthday. Remember?
Yeah. And see, I ain't know nobody.
And well, you knew my sister and my nephew and her husband. But that was it. But I didn't know some of the other people she was introducing me to. When I looked over, baby was way over there. I was introduced to her. When I turned around, baby was sitting way over there.
I'm going to find me a corner and sit my ass happy as there happily.
And sat with my mom.
Yeah, sure did. I had my arm around my hand. Yeah. And mom was leaning in. Mom was leaning in like this. Yeah. You want a rematch in pool? Cool. I'm cool with it. But yeah, that's what I was doing. Hey, I go find me a corner to go sit in, especially when I'm around some people I don't know. I'm gonna find me a corner or TV. I prefer a TV. And TV
or you get on your phone. If
I say, go to a comfortable spot.
Yeah, she should get on her phone, and she have her phone. Here it is. Look, and here it is. There it is.
Yeah, no, the other one. Oh no, that's just that one. See, I had my arm around mama right there. Sure did.
So I went over there and took a picture because I looked up and both of them had on their green and they were just sitting there just all hugged.
Do you think you are antisocial when you don't talk to everyone around? No, because you just don't know people, and you don't know people, and people ain't getting to know you. So you just don't assume people want to be bothered. When people want to be bothered, they'll break bread and they'll break conversation. Like what's her name? Did Sandy? Mm-hmm. Like I ain't know Sandy, but
Sandy.
Sandy came over and she started
like, talking. Look, I don't know, but look, y'all. Hey,
and it took me a minute to get used to her. Yeah, it took me a minute.
What'd you say? Guess what? What?
Oh man.
What, Munchkin?
I gotta cut it again, Cheerio. But appreciate you.
Oh, here we all go.
I don't trust everybody either, Sandra. Auntie Ma got me. Yeah, Auntie Mama. Yeah. she say, Auntie Mama. Yeah. Start Monday.
Y'all stop that bickering.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm good, though. I'm good. So, I'm ready to go lay down and watch my show. Play my game.
Okay.
Today I get up out of there. I done wash the dishes.
You
I done
did.
clean the
Thank you.
kitchen.
Thank you so much.
I done wipe the table.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Yeah, all that I gotta go dump the trash. Talk to them while I dump
You
the
don't
trash.
have to. Tomorrow's not Friday.
Huh? I should, but they got
Oh.
chicken bones in there.
You need to. The thingy.
Yeah.
The trash bags.
Yeah.
You put them in there?
Yeah. No. I didn't. I'm gonna get one. Got chicken bones in here, baby.
Chicken bones. Yeah, and the chicken.
Yeah, they in the bottom down here, baby.
Oh, okay. Y'all crazy. Y'all go back and forth. I don't know. Y'all tickle me.
Keep my name off your phone.
Keep my name out your phone. Quit talking about me. Shit. Can't talk about me to me. Keep my name out your phone. I appreciate it. Yeah, we just try to do, with the questions that we have. Do either of you grow up with pets? I had a dog. Well, no, wait a minute. I had a turtle when I was young.
I had a rabbit and a dog.
And then I had a bird. And then I had a dog 3 years ago, right before the pandemic started. My dog, I had a Chihuahua. Her name was Mira, and she's probably about this big, and she passed away. So, baby wants to
get another dog.
Get a dog, but we're not doing it because we have a difference of opinion about a dog.
She said, "I'm gonna whoop that ass," and I am.
Yeah, because you didn't have to. I didn't have to.
She be having my name on the phone real bad.
You don't have to, jack a dog up to get them to.
I do.
To discipline and to do right. I train my dog.
I get them quicker.
No, I train my dog so well. I used to say night night, and she used to go get in the bed.
Yeah, well, after I pop that ass a good couple of times, they go sit down somewhere.
You don't want them afraid of you.
They know. They know I ain't to be played with.
That's why we. That's why we can't have a dog.
And if some shit pop off, they know to go to barking because it ain't me.
They ain't gonna bark. They'll be like, she whooped my ass yesterday. I'm gonna lay my ass right here. Look. So.
But yeah, we finna get out here because I want to go take a shower.
I just hope it ain't hyped up.
It's not. It's just like they gonna repeat themselves at least 20 minutes, and the last 10 minutes is gonna be something. So. That's all. I'm finna go take a shower, and I'm done worked up a sweat. And iron my clothes for work tomorrow. Where I can do my paperwork and stuff, do my direct deposit.
So you actually work?
Do my paperwork, direct deposit, and benefits.
I gotta be without you all day.
Yeah, just a couple of hours. I'll be home.
Just a couple hours.
I'll be home by 1.
You can't hide me in the trunk.
I mean, you can sit in the car till I come back. You can come sit. You can come. You're just gonna be sitting in the car.
Yes, defunctilize. Yes, and you spelled it right. That's what my dad used to say. He said, "Go on and get in there, defuncilize." Girl, been outside smelling like outside.
Yeah. So
we appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Stopping through and spending some time with us today.
No, but you gonna send me some? I don't have none. I need good wrestling or something, kickboxing or Mortal Kombat. You gonna send me one? All right, sing something, baby.
I'm so glad we had this time together. Just to have a laugh or go off.
A song and go off.
Since we just get started, and before you know it,
sometimes
we have to say.
Wait, what Q? Wait, I'm doing it right with the right hand. Q. Tell him bye, baby. Bye, baby.
Bye, baby.
Oh, man.